Cedinho carried Aston Villa to the FA Cup. Okay, wait, that's a lie. He was actually so bad in the final that he got subbed off. And it was his teammates who got the job done on penalties, in turn carrying Cedinho. Yet that hasn't stopped Cedinho from flexing on Instagram. Look at him show off his trophy cabinet, which has now got 2 trophies, which, to be honest, not too bad. But why has he got a note on the FA Cup called Property of Cedinho, man? Bro, you literally got hooked in the final. Saying that, though, Cedinho's overall season with Aston Villa was ridiculous. 34 goals, only 5 assists. But man, in front of goal, he was a different monster. Headers, long shots, tap-ins. Cedinho was doing it all. And that's why throughout the season, there was interest from other clubs. Borussia Dortmund wanted Cedinho. And well, in another realm, you guys know what Cedinho did on his iconic debut for Dortmund. Roll the clip.
You know how long I've been waiting for this?
I'm ready to do the work, and okay, might have a chance to score. Bicycle kick, and that's it. That might be the greatest debut moment of all time. Are you actually kidding me? A bicycle kick. What even? Bro. But yes, of course, that's a different universe. The Cedinho now, we don't know if Dortmund's the right place to go, especially considering we do have an offer from Atletico Madrid. Diego Simeone said that if Cedinho can win a trophy with Villa, he will sign him. And guess what? We did get that FA Cup with Villa. We are eligible for this Atletico Madrid contract. And to be honest, playing for one of Spain's biggest teams, competing with Barca and Real Madrid, that does sound like a very interesting step for Cedinho's career. I mean, it's a big one because we could end up failing as well because, you know, Atleti, they've got Julian Alvarez, Antoine Griezmann. Competition for me is going to be crazy, but if I can outshine them, get my starting spot in a club like Atleti, you never know, man. It might get us closer to winning a Ballon d'Or. Now, we could also stay at Aston Villa, but I think our job here is done.
My job is done here.
But you didn't do anything.
Exactly.
I mean, we won a trophy with them. We're not going to really do much more than this. And by the way, I've just got my perfect ending here at Aston Villa too. They even made a documentary of my iconic FA Cup win. Okay, wait. Netflix have done me dirty, man. What is this? Cedinho carried to glory? A raw look into Cedinho's heroic FA Cup journey. After getting benched and crashing out, Cedinho watched his team win the FA Cup from the sidelines. Now he's calling it his greatest achievement. Yo, Netflix, chill. Also, why is this 18 plus? Is Cedinho up to something? But yes, I do feel like Cedinho's had a solid ending to his Aston Villa career. Got to experience Premier League football. And also looks like my agent is cooked. Our Athletic contract is starting to look insane. We're being offered £150,000 per week. Bro, Cedinho's gonna be in the money, living life in Madrid. And Aston Villa too are giving me an increase up to 105,000. But you know what, boys? I think we gotta take the Atleti deal. It's a real step up. I'm sure the teammates we'll have at Atleti will be insane. But also, we might actually be able to compete for the major trophies. Because at Aston Villa, Premier League was hopeless. Champions League too, to an extent. But at Atleti, we should have the firepower to take on Barcelona and Real Madrid, especially with Cedinho. Let's do this, boys. This is the right step for Cedinho's career. We're gearing up to play in those striker positions. And a good thing, Atleti do play a 4-4-2. More chances of Cedinho becoming a starter. And okay, there's my contract. Cedinho is signing it right now, and it's done. Off I go to Atletico Madrid. Wait a minute. That's not Diego Simeone. Who on earth is he? All this while, I thought Diego Simeone was going to be my manager. But who's this guy? Have I been tricked?
Who are you?
Who am I? I'm
Simeone.
Well, at least I am going to have some crazy good teammates with Julian Alvarez. I really want to form a duo up top with him. The club also have Alphonso Davies, Alex Baena, a solid keeper in Carnesecchi. Okay, there is Simeone, but it's Diego's son, Giuliano. But man, the level of quality in this team, it's actually crazy. Oh, there's Ademola Lookman as well. I think I'm going to be competing with him for one of the striker spots. Actually, there is quite a bit of competition, man. Sorloth, there's Depay as well. Did I make a mistake joining Atleti? Because I'm not sure how I'll compete with all these ballers. I think one of our goals this season has to be to get that overall up, at least to like an 84, so we can easily compete with Lookman and Sorloth. Also, boys, now that Cedinho's playing in a new city, I do think it's time for a different look. We've had the long hair version of Cedinho for quite a while. We need a change. And you know what? Since we are in Madrid, no, we're not going bald. But I think it might be time to bring back noodle hair Cedinho. The aura. Bro, I'm getting Cristiano Ronaldo vibes from this. Nah, man, this is actually cold. Also, so far in Cedinho's career, we haven't had like a signature celebration. But now that I'm playing for a club like Atleti, I think I need one. And okay, boys, I've gone ahead and selected one, and I'm not going to show you what that is.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
On his debut, when Cedinho scores, he'll reveal it to you guys. Oh, that's such a nice message from my former club, Aston Villa. Wishing Cedinho all the best as he embarks on a new adventure with Atletico Madrid. You'll always be part of our family. Okay, the fans don't agree with that. What is this? Logan Bailey and Tara Dorgan. Not up to scratch. Not quite there yet. These haters, man. By the way, if you guys want to support Cedinho, go get some merch. Links in the description. s2gshop.com. By the way, I now need to find out who the gaffer is here at Atletico. It's not Diego Simeone. Well, right now I'm having my first training session with the likes of Alex Baena and Alfonso Davies. But there's still no sign of the coach. I have no idea who he is, man. But at least I'm performing in training, trying to impress him. Wait a minute, boys. Netflix want another documentary about Cedinho? I guess this one's about his move to Atletico. Hopefully, they'll actually do me right this time. Because last time they just humiliated me with that FA Cup documentary. We will do it, though. And oh no, look at all the media duties Cedinho is having to do now that he's playing at a club like Atleti. A Q&A session? Well, looks like I've got no choice. We gotta do it. And okay, I've asked you guys to submit your questions for Cedinho. We'll get to it later on in the video. Why is there no place where I can find out who my manager actually is? Like, I'm getting emails from my assistant manager, but not my actual manager. Bro, I even know my agent's name, Fabio Abrao. But how do I find out my manager's name? Well, I guess for now we don't need to know his name because we're on the bench. But the gaffer is subbing me on for my Atletico Madrid debut. Okay, I think we're doing something illegal in La Liga. My kit number shouldn't be 30. I think only 1 to 25 is allowed in La Liga. Bro, the league might actually fine us for this. We need to change our kit number after. But right now, boys, Noodle Cedinho. I thought maybe I could unleash a finesse shot. Here goes Cedinho making a really nice run. Still Cedinho looking to goal this one in. I thought that was my dream debut goal. This is really nice. Giuliano Simeone looking for the cross. Cedinho diving header. But I was offside, so it wasn't going to count anyways. I would say, though, in the limited amount of time I've got, I think the debut has been decent. If I can find a way to score in the next 5 minutes, we could make this iconic. But we might actually concede. Big save, Karnaseki. There's no Jan Oblak at Atletico anymore. It's Karnaseki who's the main man. Here's Cedinho down the wings. Maybe looking to cut inside. Still Cedinho looking for different options, but the tackle came in. And well, that is not the debut I wanted. But yo, man, giving me just 14 minutes and expecting me to perform. I don't like this manager already, and the fact that I don't even know his name, it's not nice. I thought I was signing Atletico to be coached by Diego Simeone. Instead, I don't even know who our manager is. Surely this guy is like a real manager, man, because it feels like I've seen his face before. Or is he like an NPC? I've got no idea. Wait a minute, boys. Even for my second game with Atletico, I'm gonna be coming off the bench. This time playing as a cam. I wish I could just like have a chat with the gaffer and figure out what my place is in this team. Because I've not joined Atletico to be on the bench. At least give me a chance to compete with Julian Alvarez and the other strikers. I guess I just need to score my first goal for Atleti to prove myself. Right now, though, I can't even get a meeting with the manager because I actually don't know who he is. But I'm just doing my job, boys. It's Noodle Cedinho. He's got aura. Okay, maybe not. Okay, I've got a bit of space to run into. And here's Cedinho with his dribbling, linking up well with Julian Alvarez. But the pass didn't come to me. And now, of course, I lose the ball. That is so annoying, man. I was making such a good run. Look at my match rating, boys. It's now dropped to 5.4. Bro, as things stand, I am not enjoying life in Atletico. I really feel like I've been lied to by the Atletico Madrid board because I was supposed to be playing under Diego Simeone. I have no idea who the gaffer is. He refuses to even give me a chance as a starter. Bro, this might be a record for me. My worst ever match rating. It's now dropped to 5.2. And oh my days, I just lashed out there, taking a player out. Thankfully, no booking.
Is he dead? Do you think he's dead?
Okay, but this one was bad. I think I might actually get sent off. Okay, it's only a yellow card. That's fine. But so far, that's my Atletico Madrid career summed up. My biggest highlight is two-footing a player and getting a booking. I haven't done anything else.
I'm proud of you, you know that.
Oh my days. For the first time, my manager rating has dropped down to being in the reserves. This is bad. Okay, finally I've got an email from the manager. And now we know his name. And I do feel like an idiot. It's Simone Inzaghi. Damn, that's kind of why I felt like I've seen that guy's face before. He's coached Inter Milan before. Even had a stint in Saudi coaching Al Hilal. I don't know why he's replaced Diego Simeone here at Atleti though. And I should have been told about this. But at least now I know the manager.
Oh, hi.
minute. Who are you?
But I guess knowing who he is not going to get me in the starting 11. Atletico do win 2-0, but I wasn't even involved in this game. Well, we're now getting through transfer deadline day. Even if I wanted to leave Atletico and find a new club, considering the situation, I can't. I think all I can do right now is just focus in training, get to know my teammates better, and maybe earn a chance at least from the gaffer. You know what? Maybe I think he was disrespected because I didn't know who he was. Because Simone Inzaghi is a pretty big name. Okay, this is good. I've got 20 attribute points to at least get myself some upgrades. Oh, that's still not going to be enough to get a weak foot upgrade. Do I just go pace? Try and make Cedinho a lot faster. I think that's what we got to do. 84 acceleration. Actually, we won't increase sprint speed for now. I'll use the remaining points to improve my dribbling. I think that's the play. And now Cedinho should feel much better on the ball. Okay, now that I've acknowledged who our manager is, at least I'm back on the bench. But I guess I won't be a starter unless I can make an impact off the bench. And maybe I can make an impact here taking a snapshot there. That was my first shot, I think, in an Atletico jersey. Maybe this is the game we get a goal and prove our manager, Simone Inzaghi, that we deserve to start. And Julian Alvarez has gone through. I don't think I can ask for the ball there. He had to go for goal himself. For the first time in my career, I think I'm playing second fiddle. He's a World Cup winner, man. I think this is going to be a learning experience, boys. Being at a club where I'm not really going to be the main man, I think Cedinho needs to be eating the humble pie here at Atleti.
Did somebody say pie?
There's Cedinho doing a bit of defensive work, and, whoa, he's getting robbed off again. La Liga is a completely different level, it's starting to feel like. I mean, I thought since I played Premier League football, I'll be ready for this, but technically, this feels harder than the Premier League. It's not about the physicality here, it's just that I just can't make tackles. I can't get even near the ball. Finally, a bit of space to run into. This is looking nice. I've got that added acceleration. Hopefully, I can make it count. I'm looking for a pass, but that's awful. Well, at least my match rating is higher this time around because of maybe having more involvements, but it's still a 5.9. Although that could instantly change if I can have maybe one big moment going for goal. And there's my first ever goal for Atletico Madrid. I absolutely needed that. It's come out of nowhere. And that is exactly what Noodle Hair Cedinho is capable of. And that is such a relief, man. It's taken me a while, but I get the goal, a 9-match rating. And surely now I'm gaining some favor at least with the gaffer. By the way, look at where we are in La Liga, second. Although Cedinho has barely played a part. But I'm telling you, this Atletico Madrid team is capable of winning the big trophies, including La Liga. But right now, I think I don't got to focus on all of this. My goal is solely to just become a guaranteed starter. That's what I've got to be working towards. And this ain't gonna be easy, man, because the quality here at Atletico is actually crazy. Gonna have to be working really hard. One thing I am doing is working really hard in training. Although I'm not sure if taking free kicks is the right play, because there's no way Julian Alvarez is letting me take free kicks. To be honest, boys, I can't even score these free kicks in training. It's actually horrible. Oh, finally I scored one. Let's go. Julian Alvarez, I'm coming for you. Okay, maybe not. I just got a D.
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
Once again, though, coming off the bench in the Champions League this time, though. I know there's a lot of space to run into. This is what I like, and I'm going to use Almada to link up, and here goes Cedinho. Maybe I need to look for a pass this time, and that's what I do to find Julian Alvarez, who couldn't score. But look at that, the match rating going up to 6.9. Right now, we need to be impressing the gaffer. I just realized Celtic are a man down, and we've got to make the most of it. Cedinho looking to square this one. It wasn't the best of passes. Although I've just won the ball back here, and my dribbling is looking nice. We'll look inside for Julian Alvarez. He misplaced the ball, not me. Right now, it feels like I'm stat padding manager rating, bro. It's up to 7.6 just by playing some good passes. Well, I'm going to ask for the ball here. It's decent. Can I win the header? No. Full time, and I really wanted to get my debut Champions League goal with Atletico. But hey, at least we got the win. And most importantly, the gaffer seemed to be impressed with my energy. The problem right now is that I'm coming off the bench only playing like 10-15 minutes. If I can get even 30 minutes, then I can show what I'm all about. By the way, I completely forgot I need to change my kit number. Bro, La Liga could really give me a big fine. But I'm seeing which kit numbers are vacant, and it does look like number 9 is free. Alvarez, for some reason, is wearing number 19. And so I think for the first time in my career, I'm gonna get the number 9 jersey at Atletico. How iconic is this? I'm still a bench warmer, so let's not get excited. This time I'm gonna get 12 minutes. I mean, I gotta still keep my head down and try and impress, because, hey, we knew when we were signing up for Atleti that it was gonna be difficult to get into the team. To be fair, even at Dortmund, it would be difficult because they've got Serhu Girassi. But Atletico is even harder with Alvarez, Lookman. But if we can become a starter, this is a club that can win the serious trophies. Now making a really good run by, now speed me through, and here goes Cedinho, cutting inside on his right foot. Oh, that's off the crossbar and in. And now Cedinho is going to be celebrating. Hey, that's a bit of Griezmann in there. Surely that's not his signature celebration that he's been hyping about. I guess we'll have to score again to find out. But that's an important goal, boys, because this should improve my manager rating to at least get like 30 to 40 minutes in the next game. Right now, the Villarreal might score. Garnasecki, good save. And Cedinho in a bit of space. I'm taking one with my left foot. I'm just hoping I can get that weak foot upgrade, man. Because if I do, those kind of balls will be going in the back of the net. Some good link-up play here. I need to link up well with Julian Alvarez. I've sent him through. Maybe a goal for the Argentinian, and I get myself an assist. I think I'm going to have a lot of fun playing with Julian Alvarez. At Sporting, I enjoyed playing with Goncalves. At Aston Villa, it was Morgan Rogers. At Atleti, I think it's going to be Julian Alvarez. Now, that is finally a performance I think even the gaffer will rate. 10 on 10. And come on, boys. The manager rating is going up. Hopefully, I can get at least like 30 to 40 minutes in my next game. And yes, boys, I am being rewarded coming off the bench this time in the 58th minute. And if I can impress you, maybe soon, I'll get a chance to start for Atletico. Oh, Bilbao almost made it 1-0. Man, Bilbao are actually giving us a real fight, and fair enough, they've taken the lead. This is not good for Cedinho since he's been subbed on. Bilbao have been the dominant force. Okay, I can make a good run here if I can get the ball, but Almada, what on earth are you doing? Oh, and Bilbao have made it 2-0. This is going from bad to worse. To be honest, I don't feel like this is Cedinho's fault. I'm doing all the right things I can, making the right passes, moving the ball around. But if the gaffer just keeps putting me on the bench, how can I have an impact? Finally, a bit of space for Cedinho. Could get a goal back, and it goes right through Bento. And we've got Cedinho celebrating, and is this his signature celebration? Copying Antoine Griezmann? I think it might be. Not gonna lie, boys. That's a bit of a negative aura celebration. He can definitely do better. But we've got one goal back. I don't see there being time for another goal. In fact, my goodness, this Atletico team. What on earth have they done here? Full time, and I feel like I did what I could. I scored even. The gaffer needs to make Cedinho a starter so he can have more of an impact. He's now shown that he's adapted to La Liga. He can perform for Atletico. It's now really just up to the gaffer. And I now do think even the coach is understanding the manager rating is going up. Also, amidst all of this, Cedinho's getting a message from Roberto Martinez. Wait a minute, that's the Portuguese national team coach messaging me. Is this what I think it is? While you wait for the next episode, watch me start career mode being unemployed. Click here.